Crowded cities are often not crowded with available men. Therefore, many single women find themselves looking for the answer to the man shortage. Jill's guest today wrote a novel about an innovative and controversial solution to that shortage. Jill?
Peter, ambition and drive led a fast-tracking New York magazine writer to reach pretty far for an idea to move her ahead. But in Maxine Paetro's new book, Manshare, the result is that she lets her quest for success get in the way of true human connections. It's a terrific book. I have enjoyed it very, very much. Maxine, thank you for coming on News Center 7. What prompted you to write a book about sharing men?
Well, it's very interesting, Jill, but I saw an article in a magazine where a person who works in a university was actually teaching how to man share. And when I saw that, I thought, wow, what a terrible idea. Imagine sharing a man that you cared about. But the more I thought about it and the more statistics I read about how many more women there are than men, I had to come up with a plot that would work for my novel based on the fact that women may have to actually share.
The thing that I found interesting about the book were the people. You really spent a lot of time developing their characters. Are there really people like that in New York? Do they really fast-track that fast?
Oh, my goodness, yes. I don't even know if my characters were the most extreme.
You told me, too, that you had a little bit of trouble making the heroine, Hannah Copeland, likable because she was such a driven person.
Well, I think the idea of sharing somebody that you really love is an unlikable thought. And so my character had to have a pretty darn good reason to do that. And she came up with a few. And one of them was to help out her best friend who was having trouble with her man-female world. And also, in some ways, to help her get ahead at the office. So it was tricky to make her likable, and I hope I did it.
Well, I think that they both had a lot of depth to them and that they were really good friends. Their friendship lasted through this,
Absolutely.
didn't it?
And in fact, probably they were better friends at the end than they were at the beginning. They knew much more about one another, and it was good for all the characters in the book.
Now, you actually do work in an advertising agency, so you've been in the fast track for 17 years in New York, right?
Well, for a long time anyway, yes, I have.
But you're from Miami.
That's right, born and raised here.
Did you ever think that you would be a novelist when you started out?
Never. Big surprise to me.
And what was the toughest part about writing the book?
Well, knowing what I was doing. There's a lot of problem solving involved. It's not just sitting down and disciplining yourself to sit at the computer and write the words, but figuring out how to make the plot unfold was difficult for me, challenging, hard work, and a lot of fun.
And you're from Miami, right? Your parents live in Coral Gables?
Absolutely.
A hometown
That's
writer.
It.
If people do want to meet Maxine, they'll be able to do that this weekend. On Sunday, you'll be at the Falls.
That's right.
At
Walden Books. And from 1 to 3, I'll be signing books.
And so what's next for you then?
Well, I have a terrific career in an advertising agency, as you said, and I like that very much. And I have started a new novel called Baby Dreams, and I'm working on it right now.
Baby Dreams. Let me guess. About the women whose body clocks are ticking.
That's it.
Right?
You got it. In fact, my heroine is going to be a person who has a talk show on a television station.
Ah, very interesting, huh, Peter? Thank you, Maxine Paetro. The book, again, is Manshare. Peter?